Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English with Tom and Anna.
Welcome back, everyone. We are so happy you are here with us again.
I'm Tom.
And I'm Anna.
Thank you so much for coming back to learn English with us.
Every time you watch and practice with us, your English becomes better.
Today's lesson is going to help many English learners because we are learning 3 very important prepositions.
Yes, today we are learning by, with, and for.
Many beginners get confused about these 3 words.
Sometimes I get confused too.
Don't worry, many students make this mistake.
So what will everyone learn today?
By the end of this lesson, you will understand what prepositions are, why they are important, the meaning of by, with, and for, the difference between them, where to use each one, sentence patterns, daily English examples, positive sentences, negative sentences, questions, WH questions, spoken English, common mistakes, memory tricks, and much more.
Wow, that sounds like a complete lesson.
Exactly. After today's lesson, you will feel much more confident when speaking English.
So please stay with us until the end.
And don't just listen.
Practice with us.
Pause the video when we ask questions.
Say the answers loudly.
And write your own examples in the comments.
Let's begin.
First, what is a preposition?
Yes, I always hear this word, but what is it?
A preposition is a small word.
Only a small word?
Yes, but it has a very big job.
What job does it do?
It connects people, places, things, or ideas.
Can you make that easier?
Of course.
Okay.
A preposition tells us something more.
Like what?
It can tell us how.
Okay.
It can tell us where.
Nice.
It can tell us when.
Good.
It can tell us why.
That sounds useful.
It really is.
Can you give a simple example?
Sure. Listen carefully.
I'm listening.
I go to school.
The word to is a preposition.
Exactly.
What about the book is on the table?
Very good.
So on is the preposition.
Perfect.
Today our prepositions are by, with, and for.
Exactly.
Do they have only one meaning?
No.
Really?
Each one has many uses.
Oh, that is why people get confused.
Yes, but today we will make everything simple.
Let's start with by.
Great idea.
What is the easiest meaning of by?
One easy meaning of by is how something happens.
Can you give an example?
I go to work by bus.
So the bus is how I go to work.
Exactly.
Another example?
She came by train.
He traveled by plane.
Excellent.
They came by car.
Very good.
Can I say I came by bicycle?
Yes, you can.
I came by bike.
Perfect.
So we use by for transportation.
Yes, but there's one important rule.
Tell us.
When we use by for transportation, we usually do not use a or the.
Can you explain that?
Sure.
I'm ready.
Look at this sentence.
Okay.
I go to work by bus.
Not I go to work the bus.
Correct.
We say she went by train.
Exactly.
Not she went by a train.
Perfect.
What if I say I came by my car?
That is not correct.
Really?
Yes.
What should I say?
Say, I came in my car.
Oh, so by car is general.
Exactly.
And in my car is specific.
Great job.
Let's practice.
Good idea.
I go to school by bus.
Correct.
She goes to work by train.
Correct again.
They travel by plane.
Correct again.
Now a mistake.
Go ahead.
I came by my bike.
Almost.
What is correct?
Say, I came on my bike.
Oh, because we usually say on my bike.
Exactly.
What about by bike?
That is also correct.
So both are correct.
Yes.
Great.
Now let's learn another meaning of by.
I'm excited.
By can tell us who did an action.
Can you explain that simply?
Of course.
Thank you.
Look at this sentence.
Okay.
The book was written by Tom.
So Tom wrote the book.
Exactly.
Another one?
The picture was painted by Anna.
So Anna painted it.
Yes.
The song was sung by Sarah.
Excellent.
The cake was made by my mother.
Perfect.
So by tells us the person who did the action.
Exactly.
Can I say the cake was made with my mother?
No.
Why not?
Because your mother is the person.
Not the tool.
Exactly.
Now I understand.
Let's compare.
Great.
The cake was made by my mother.
My mother did the action.
Correct.
The cake was made with chocolate.
Now, with tells us the material or thing used.
Oh, I see the difference already.
Excellent.
Can by also mean near?
Yes.
Really?
For example, sit by me.
That means sit near me.
Exactly.
The school is by the park.
Perfect.
My phone is by the window.
Very good.
So by can mean near.
Exactly.
Let's practice again.
Good idea.
The cat is by the door.
Correct.
The chair is by the table.
Correct.
My bag is by my bed.
Excellent.
Can I say the cat is with the door?
No.
Why?
Because the door is a place.
Not a person.
Exactly.
Now I think by is becoming easier.
I'm happy to hear that.
Can by also talk about time?
Yes.
How?
When we use by with time, it means before or not later than.
Please give examples.
I will finish my homework by 6 o'clock.
So maybe at 5,
Yes.
maybe at 5:30,
Yes.
maybe exactly at 6,
Correct.
but not after 6.
Exactly.
Another example.
Please come by Monday.
That means before Monday or on Monday.
Exactly.
I will call you by tonight.
Very good.
I will finish this work by tomorrow.
Excellent.
Let's make a mistake.
Go ahead.
I will finish my homework with 6 o'clock.
That is incorrect.
What is correct?
I will finish my homework by 6 o'clock.
Very easy.
Yes.
Now let's talk about with.
Great idea.
What is the easiest meaning of with?
The easiest meaning is together.
Can you show us?
I am with my friend.
So we are together.
Exactly.
She is with her family.
Correct.
They are with us.
Perfect.
I went to the market with my sister.
Excellent.
So with often means together.
Yes.
Can with also mean using something?
Yes, and this is a very common use.
Please explain.
I write with a pen.
The pen is the thing I use.
Exactly.
He eats with a spoon.
Correct.
She cuts the paper with scissors.
Perfect.
They opened the door with a key.
Very good.
So with often tells us the tool.
Exactly.
Let's compare again.
Good idea.
The letter was written by Tom.
Tom is the person.
The letter was written with a blue pen.
The pen is the tool.
Now the difference is very clear.
Wonderful.
Can I say, I eat by a spoon?
No.
What should I say?
I eat with a spoon.
Because the spoon is my tool.
Exactly.
Let's practice together.
Everyone watching, say the correct answer before I do.
I write blank a pencil.
Did you say with?
Yes.
That is correct.
She came blank bus.
The answer is by.
Very good.
The cake was made blank my grandmother.
The answer is by.
Excellent.
He opened the box blank a knife.
The answer is with.
Great job, everyone.
You are doing very well.
Don't forget to pause the video if you need more time.
Learning slowly is completely okay.
Everyone learns at a different speed.
And every little step makes your English stronger. Now, let's learn another very common use of with.
I'm ready.
We also use with to describe something that a person has.
Can you give an example?
Of course.
I'm listening.
The girl with the red bag is my sister.
So the girl has the red bag.
Exactly.
The man with glasses is my teacher.
Perfect.
The boy with curly hair is my cousin.
Very good.
The woman with the blue dress is my aunt.
Excellent.
So with helps us describe people.
That's right.
Can I say the boy by curly hair?
No.
Why?
Because curly hair is something the boy has.
So we use with.
Exactly.
Now let's move to for.
Great.
What is the easiest meaning of for?
The easiest meaning is for someone or for a purpose.
Can you explain that simply?
Sure.
Go ahead.
This gift is for you.
The gift is meant for me.
Exactly.
This letter is for my teacher.
Correct.
This cake is for my mother.
Perfect.
This chair is for visitors.
Excellent.
So for often shows who receives something.
Exactly.
Can for also show purpose?
Yes.
Please explain.
This bag is for school.
The bag is used for school.
Correct.
This room is for meetings.
Very good.
This knife is for cutting vegetables.
Excellent.
This bottle is for water.
Perfect.
So for answers the question why.
Many times, yes.
Can we compare for and with?
Of course.
Please do.
I cut the bread with a knife.
The knife is my tool.
Exactly.
This knife is for cutting bread.
Now we are talking about the purpose of the knife.
Oh,
See the difference?
yes.
With shows the thing you use.
And for shows the reason or purpose.
Exactly.
Let's practice.
Good idea.
I write with a pen.
Correct.
This pen is for writing.
Excellent.
I drink with a glass.
Almost.
Oops.
We usually say I drink from a glass,
Thank you.
but you can say I drink water with a straw.
Because the straw is the tool.
Exactly.
Many students make that mistake.
Yes, they do.
Now I have another question.
Go ahead.
Can for talk about time?
Yes.
How?
For can tell us the length of time.
Please give examples.
I lived there for 2 years.
So the time is 2 years.
Exactly.
I studied for 3 hours.
Correct.
They waited for 10 minutes.
Very good.
We played football for 1 hour.
Excellent.
Can I say I studied by 3 hours?
No,
Why?
because for shows duration.
A length of time.
Exactly.
And by shows a deadline.
Perfect.
Let's compare.
Great idea.
I will finish by 5.
Deadline.
I studied for 5 hours.
Length of time.
Very easy now.
Wonderful.
Can for also mean because of someone?
Sometimes.
Example.
I'm happy for you.
You feel happy because of another person's success.
Exactly.
I'm excited for my friend.
Correct.
I feel sorry for him.
Excellent.
English is becoming much easier.
Practice is the key.
Now let's practice spoken English practice.
Wonderful.
Hi, Tom.
Hi, Anna.
How did you come here today?
I came by bus.
Who came with you?
I came with my brother.
Who is this gift for?
It is for my mother.
Who made the gift box?
It was made by my sister.
What did she use?
She made it with colored paper and glue.
Excellent.
Now it's your turn.
Okay.
How do you go to work?
I go to work by car.
Good.
I go to work with my friend.
Excellent.
I bought flowers for my mother.
Perfect.
Now let's practice question sentences.
Good idea.
Who wrote this book?
It was written by Mark.
What did he write with?
He wrote it with a computer.
Who is this book for?
It is for English learners.
Wonderful.
Now let's practice WH questions.
Where did you travel by train?
I traveled to Lahore by train.
Who are you with?
I'm with my classmates.
What is this room for?
It is for meetings.
Excellent.
Now let's look at some common mistakes.
I love this part.
Many students say I wrote this by a pen.
Is that wrong?
Yes,
What is correct?
I wrote this with a pen.
Because the pen is the tool.
Exactly.
Another mistake.
Okay,
Students say, this gift is by you.
that sounds strange.
Yes.
What is correct?
This gift is for you.
Very easy.
Another mistake.
Okay,
Students say, the cake was made for my mother.
is that wrong?
It depends.
Really?
Yes.
Really? Please explain.
The cake was made for my mother.
That means someone made the cake to give to your mother.
Exactly.
What about the cake was made by my mother?
Now your mother made the cake herself.
Oh,
See the difference?
yes.
By tells us the person who did the action.
And for tells us who receives it.
Exactly.
Let's do a fun quiz.
Everyone answer before we do.
Number 1,
I go to school blank.
Think.
The answer is by.
Great.
Number 2.
I write blank a pencil.
The answer is with.
Excellent.
Number 3.
This gift is blank my sister.
The answer is for.
Perfect.
Number 4.
The picture was painted blank Emma.
The answer is by.
Very good.
Number 5.
He opened the bottle blank a knife.
The answer is with.
Excellent.
Number 6.
I studied blank 3 hours.
The answer is for.
Amazing.
Now fill in the blanks.
The homework was finished blank Tom.
By.
I cut the apple blank a knife.
With.
This chair is blank guests.
For.
I traveled blank plane.
By.
I stayed there blank 2 weeks.
For.
The boy blank the blue cap is my brother.
With.
Fantastic.
You are improving already.
Let's share a memory trick.
Great idea.
How can everyone remember these words?
Tell us.
Remember this simple sentence.
By is the doer.
The person who does the action.
Exactly.
And by is also the way.
Transportation and deadlines too.
Nice.
With is the helper.
The tool.
The thing you use.
Or the person who is together with you.
Exactly.
And for is the reason.
Purpose.
Receiver.
Or a length of time.
That is so easy to remember.
Let's do one final review.
By can mean transportation.
Correct.
It can show the person who does the action.
Exactly.
It can mean near.
Correct.
And it can show a deadline.
Perfect.
With can mean together.
Correct.
It can show the tool we use.
Exactly.
It can describe something a person has.
Perfect.
For can show the receiver.
Correct.
For can show purpose.
Exactly.
For can show the length of time.
Perfect.
And sometimes it shows feelings towards someone.
Excellent.
Congratulations!
You have learned a lot today.
Don't worry if you still make mistakes.
Every English speaker learns one step at a time.
Keep practicing every day.
Read English.
Listen to English.
Speak English.
And never be afraid of making mistakes.
Every mistake helps you learn.
If you enjoyed today's lesson, please give this video a like.
Subscribe to English with Tom and Anna for more easy English lessons.
Share this lesson with your family and friends who are learning English.
And don't forget to write one sentence using by, one using with, and one using for in the comments.
We would love to read your examples.
Thank you so much for learning with us today.
Take care, keep practicing, and we'll see you in the next lesson.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye and happy learning.